think that's it. Let me see. Okay, let's go ahead and start your reading, Divine Masculine. This is a general reading. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. I don't want to have to talk loud. Before I begin, let me start here. This is a general reading, meaning coming from spiritual guiding light. When I place readings at generals, it means that this is for every divine masculine that it resonates with. Okay? Meaning, when you receive the message, when you show up to receive the message, that message is for you. It's a general. It is an introduction. It is not a full reading. Okay? It's not a full reading at all. So, and then Divine Masculine, when I do your collective reading, that is as a collective, okay? Which meaning the reading is no longer centered focus. It's just collectively as one, okay? Earth, air, fire, and water signs in Divine Masculine, okay? I received some messages in pertaining to what I needed to deliver to you before starting your reading. And it's kind of just, it's like jumping all over the place. You could be feeling like you're jumping all over the place at this time, Divine Masculine. But the true message that is for someone, you're questioning your divinity. Okay? And the more that you question your divinity, it pulls you away from things that feel right. You become into the Two of Swords energy, having your guards up, right? When you don't need to. Okay? When you show up, you don't have to prove to anyone that you're true. You don't have to prove to anyone that you're honest, loyal. For the most part, Divine Masculine, you're sick of being tired. Now, mind you, Divine Masculine, there is no gender role in this reading. I know some of you are going to be like, well, when are we finally going to get your own reading? It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. It's like me saying to the sun, when are you only going to shine for me? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? The things that you want for yourself are things that is going to need to be planted in self, that belongs to self. But for the most part, your journey, Divine Masculine, is to give support and, yes, to receive as well. And to receive as well. You have to learn now how to make connections without feeling restrained. Divine Masculine. This is not for every Divine Masculine. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start your reading. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, understanding for Divine Masculine as above, so below. Ashe. Let's go ahead and see where you are in the matrix. Let me tell you what I'm going to do, Divine Masculine. I'm going to pull where you are in the matrix. Okay. AKA universe. Okay. Then I'm going to pull a moonology. What happens in the dark comes to light. Let the moon be your guide. Okay. And then I'm going to pull your animal spirit. Okay. And then I'm going to pull whispers, meaning what is the atmosphere? What is the air trying to speak to you? I'm going to pull love status as well. I will definitely pull a divine feminine record card. I'm going to pull what you need to speak up about or what you need to acknowledge. Okay, as well as I'm going to pull a shadow self. Okay, and if light is needed to be shed on your reading, I will do that. And of course, we're going to clarify, and then we'll get direction and close out. So there's a lot going to be in this reading, but for the most part, it's not going to be extended. It's just simply going to be a general reading, straight to the point. For the most part, for all inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Okay, everything you need is in the description box. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where is Divine Masculine at this time in the matrix. We have the Master Key. Mind you, as I was shuffling, Stepping Stones and Earth Keeper revealed itself. So it's very important on this fool's journey, no matter what, to be grounded and practicing gratitude. It's very, very vital. That is going to be your pulse. Okay. That is your pulse. Okay. So with this Master Key, the key to this journey that is presenting itself to you, you have to understand that your key is the pulse, the pulsing, like, the veins of your body. So in order to be grounded, you have to remind yourself that that is the key, is grounding. Okay, let's go ahead and pull your monology. Oh, let me show you so that you can see. Okay. So that you can get a glimpse. I don't know if you can see it good enough. Let's see. Okay. So we have, let me bring it up some. This is the Master Key. And that key is to remind yourself that grounding is your pulse. It's the pulse. Okay. Where that pulse is coming from, where the heart is located, we have not pulled that. And that's for a personal or an extended, but understanding that your key, your master key, is your grounding. Okay. We will get direction and pertaining to you grounding yourself. So let's go ahead and pull a numerology. All right. What happens in the dark comes to light. For Divine Masculine, let the moon be your guide. We have a start. A new start is coming. For those of you who are now just tuning in, you're just going to have to just bear what you receive. And the reason why is because I'm guided not to explain in the order of what of your card pulling is. So you're not late, you're right on time. Okay. And we have emotions is running high. I mean, they came back out at me. Divine Masculine. And we also have emotions are running high. Mind you, this table is very small, yet we we already are aware that your spread is going to be heavy, full, and you're going to have a lot of varieties to choose from. Okay? So stepping into your own leadership, divine masculine. Yeah. Emotions are running high because you're excited, right? But it gets irritating when certain things, when you're not grounded, right? When you don't have your master key. You know how some people hold something or dearest to them that reminds them and it grounds them back in the moment. Well, when you're not grounded, you're not in those high energies. Okay, and with the starting anew, is pertaining to the message that was given in the beginning. And some of you are saying like, okay, we're going to tell us. Yes. Okay. Are you going to accept what the universe is proposing to you? You know what? That you're merging into the Just Yes, which is on the podcast, and that will be available sometime this morning or afternoon. I will make sure that no, that's an Aquarius reading, so I'm not going to attach that. So now let's go ahead and pull your spirit animal. And I will read your spirit animal for him. All right. One more. Divine masculine, you're getting out of a living situation, or you are planning to get out of a living situation. Because it's a place where you feel like you fully can't ground yourself. And that's why your emotions are running high, because you truly want to put people in their places and tell them about themselves. Your new start is on the horizon. What is divine masculine's animal spirit at this time? Understand that this animal spirit can be also attached to your master key of your grounding. So your animal spirit can be significant. You may see this animal spirit, and that can be a reminder. You need to ground yourself. You are suffocating yourself, and anytime you're going to pass out or you're going to cause a immediate death, meaning if you suffocate yourself for too long, or if you strangle yourself, you're going to die, meaning you're going to force a resurrection to occur, where it pulls you out of the direction you're supposed to go on your fool's journey, but it's going to pull you into your shadow, your mirrored shadow journey, which is and welcome to Alice in the Wonderland, meaning it's going to be a sunken place, and then you have to find yourself and on how to get out, right? If that makes sense to someone, right? All right, spirit animal for divine masculine. And you guys know how I am. I am not in a rush when it comes to what is needed to be revealed or what is needed to be said. Some divine masculines, you are learning patience. And it's not that you don't have patience. You've been always put in a position to where you never got to really truly experience patience. But for the most part, people put a requirement, and you have to step out of your comfort place, right? And your emotions start running high. You have to literally tell someone, hold on, slow down. I'm going to do it. When I'm ready, I will. Okay, you have the bear, divine masculine. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, that's your spirit animal. All right, let's see what the air is saying to you at this time. Yeah, so I am going to attach that just yes because that just yes is an Aquarius reading, and the air is Aquarius. It's air sign. Okay, and so let me write that down. Just one moment. I don't want to forget. So after I upload this, I will make sure all right, so I will make sure that I attach that after this live is over. Okay. All right, what is the air saying to, or what is the air trying to communicate to divine masculine at this time? What is so just as I'm feeling your air message, you have the master key is where you are in the matrix at this time, aka the universe. Your what happens in the dark, let the moon be your guide. You have your emotions are running high, and a new start is coming with an exclamation mark. The universe is literally screaming at you. Your new start is coming. So don't be reckless at this time. With your emotions running high, don't be impulsive. Okay? Be calm in your bare energy. Okay? Some of you may need to go out into the nature at this time. Go hiking or something. Go up to the mountains. Get into your bare instincts. Some of you are needing sweet. Some of you need honey in your diet. Are you looking for a honey? Okay. Self-indulgence or self-satisfaction is needed. Never-ending story. Okay. Meaning the air is whispering to you that if accept that problems and situations with the emotions running high are an ongoing thing, but you're the author of harmony and balance and using your key. You know what your key is, and that is grounding. Okay, that is the vein, that is the pulse. Right? All right, let's look at your love status. This could be self-love, divine masculine. Now you have to fill in the blank of which one you choose. Okay, self-love, courting, meaning dating, or common law. Mind you, California doesn't do I need to look that up. Some places don't accept common law anymore. Divorce or marriage. Okay, you fill in the blank of where you want to fit your love status. Okay, but I will be reflecting off of self. Okay, you. It's about you. This reading is about you, Divine Masculine. All right. Now, with the never-ending story of what the whispers of the air is telling you, this could be referring to your status in love. Okay, so hopefully that will make sense to you. All right. And the key that you need to ground yourself so that your emotions don't keep running high and start anew and pertaining to love. All bears, you're a protector, cuddly. All right. What is the status for Divine Masculine? Keep in mind, this is a general reading, okay? You have to stay optimistic about your love life and soulmate. Some of you Divine Masculines may feel like you found your soulmate, and this person you feel like is the key. You're grounding. This person keeps you or makes you feel calm. They soothe you. They are your honey. They're sweet. All right. So let's go ahead and pull what you need to speak up about at this time. Like I said, the table is small. The spread is heavy. It's, so for you, Divine Masculine, you have more than enough. More than enough. Okay. Some of you Divine Masculines are still in hibernation. And some of you have come out of hibernation early because whoever you're hibernating with didn't ground you. You were able to see that they were not your soulmate. You don't feel the connection. They no longer have the key to your heart. Okay. So you come out of hibernation, Divine Masculine, to only see that everyone's in chaos. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. Meaning, you want to make sure that you're not, because of your disappointment in someone else, and realizing that they don't complete you. Make sure that you're not impulsive in the next person who smiles in your face, right? That could smell like honey, but may not be honey. It's time to recheck yourself. It's time to go to the locksmith and but you technically don't have to go to the locksmith, Divine Masculine. You yourself can create your own key. Let's look at your shadow self. Alright, shadow self for Divine Masculine. We all know that's the detachment. So you're detached from someone. You're detached from the never-ending story. Some Divine Masculines are saying, what about me? Okay. And you're detaching yourself from people who are self-centered. We have the Page of Wands. Some Divine Masculines, you are in a situation, you put yourself in a situation to where it's not a soul tie, but you've invested in a relationship. This could be due to the birthing of children, established children, or a house that is in you and someone else's name, and you're like trying to move forward, getting out of the situation. Because doesn't this bear look like, no, really, doesn't this look like a cub? You are there's no gender role. I was getting ready to say you are a man, but for some of you, no one is except you are a man, but with a cub heart. Okay? And whoever this is who keeps pulling your heartstrings, they started off as a nurturing energy. Then they became the evil witch. Right? Now you're able to see their true instincts, their true powers, but they don't have any strongholds on you. So don't be intimidated by them trying to lure you in, of making you feel like you can't be stable or you can't get what you need in life to bring your balance and your harmony. This is definitely an energy, no gender role, of someone who uses what they have to control. Or this is you, Divine Masculine. You're trying to find someone to control. And that is your key to your heart. You want to feel like the protector and things like that. Okay, let's see Divine Feminine at this time. Some of you Divine Masculines, you may work in the adult industry or music industry. Some, and you have your eye on a star. Someone is definitely giving false promises or shitting false promises. All right. Divine Feminine energy. Let me say feminine energy. Page of Voices. This is Divine Feminine's energy. Feminine energy. Some feminine energy, it literally has you going in circles, round and round. Round and round. That's why your emotions are running away. You need to ground yourself. This is a very intelligent feminine. And they're just going with the flow of things, the rhythm of the beats. All right. Let's go ahead and start clarifying here. Oh, let me read your animal spirit before we start clarifying. I believe this is Earth. Let's see. Do you guys think I should have some kind of music in the background? maybe some water sounds or something. All right, you have the bear. Yeah, earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. The bear is confirming your new start is coming. Okay, with the bear in animal spirit, this is the beginning of a new. All right. So if you feel that you are not in balance at this time, Divine Masculine, it's time for you to get active. Okay. And that can be that too, that impulsive or the emotions are running high. You need to release yourself at this time. And that's going to bring you back into balance. Okay. So for some of you, there is someone who is sexually attracted to you, but you're not. Okay. So you are wanting this new start, Divine Masculine, which is good. After a long winter, the bear arises from a deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wands. The warmth of spring emerges and your transformation begins. Beautiful. All right. Ooh. Clarify never-ending story. I want you to see what the air is saying to you. Okay. Some of you need to open up your windows. When you feel like this. When your thoughts and you're like, I'm getting a migraine. Some of you need to open up your windows, get some fresh air. Okay. Some of you have family members that talk really loud and you love them deaf. It's just you don't want to be around people who talk loudly. I mean, it just takes you out of balance and you feel like you have to start all over again. Okay. Clarify the never-ending story. Let me shuffle this one more time. Yeah, you feel really heavy, Divine Masculine. It's that, what do I do now? But you know what you want. Think smarter, not harder. Okay. We have the Six of Pentacles. You have to give yourself in moderation portions. Okay. This is a boundary that's going to need to be set at this time. Okay, let's get direction on stay optimistic about your love life. You know what, Divine Masculines? Some of you are feeling that they don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. This is how you feel about someone. This is what either you want to tell someone or you've already told someone, or this is what someone's told you. That's that Page of Wands energy here. Let me show you. Of Shadow Self. Either someone's pussy whipped or someone is just plain out controlling. Someone that you had sexual encounters with. Or you are enslaved to your own drive. You're enslaved to your own drive. So getting out of your old ways. Okay. Okay. So staying optimistic is definitely being clarified with the direction of the Ace of Wands. Okay. So you're definitely going to be able to get out of this shadow self of the Page of Wands. You're going to be able to tame that. Okay. And that's what draws the willpower and brought you into the Ace of Swords. Fire energy. Yeah. You're questioning yourself, so stop questioning yourself and jump right into the creative project you've been dreaming about. This project can be people as well. This bear is looking for his mate. I believe this bear sees his mate and sees the mate as a star, but for the most part, LGBTQ plus masculine energies, you see your star. Guess what direction on soulmate? Yeah. Remember I said, whoever you're hibernating with, you realize that they were not your match. They were not your soulmate. You released yourself and you're not interested. But for the most part, there is a tower moment of most divine masculines here are accepting that if this person doesn't work out, I'm not going to be in my emotions. I'm not going to be stuck in the shadow self of the Page of Wands here, feeling entrapped of a connection. It's like, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. Ending a toxic behavior. Okay, but for the most part, for some of you divine masculines, masculine energy, it was a trait from upbringing, right? Let's get overall direction for divine masculine. We have the Seven of Swords. You no longer feel like you're being tricked. You are now seeing that your decisions are tricking your deception, right? For some of you, you have got your answer and realizing that someone was sneaking around, okay? And you're telling him, don't talk to no one, don't look at no one. You're really burdened and hurt by this. Or this is someone pertaining to you, all right? Divine masculine. This energy, it's not all over the place. It's just, messages come in, messages comes out. So take what resonates with you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Let's go ahead and pull your affirmation. This is the new journey of taking your time. There's no need to be in no rush. Okay. You've reset, whether you know it or not, divine masculine energy. I listen to my inner guide. Okay. All right, divine masculine, that is your reading. All right, give me a few minutes to attach the just say yes, Aquarius, because the Seven of Swords, that deception, okay, the betrayal is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right,